Stephen, what did you do for training today, if anything?
We didn't do anything, unfortunately. It was we made a decision yesterday late afternoon. Our indoor facility we were using at Torrey Glen was closed. Ravenscraig the same, so there just was no ability to train. And then you have to take in the travel situation as well, people getting to and fro training. So some of the staff were in packing and making sure everything's ready to go, and we'll leave tonight at 6 o'clock to try and get up to Aberdeen, hopefully at a decent hour so we can get into bed. So yeah, we've not been able to train, so it'll be more what we do in the meeting room and tomorrow morning.
How's your squad?
The squad's fine, yeah. We've got out with Conor McMenamin, obviously a longer term injury. Big Iacoveri, he's not as bad as we first feared. It's the opposite hamstring, but he's still going to be a good 3 weeks before we see him back in action.
You said last week you'd be hoping to bring in 2 or 3 loans. Where are we with that at the moment?
Yeah, I'm still hoping to do that. Unfortunately, you're still dictated to by the parent club, and we're doing the same. You know, it's certainly not a criticism of any other club. You have to make sure you have people in before you let people out, and that's what we're at the mercy at. You know, we've been assured that if they get the people in, which it looks very likely they will, we'll certainly have 2 of them, hopefully by the middle of next week, and then there's one that's a little bit more 50-50, depending again on his parent club.
And of course, Lewis Jamieson left. How did that move come about? Seems quite an exciting move for him.
Yeah, a fantastic move for LJ. You know, he'd been on loan at Raith, sort of in and out of the team a little bit as well, and Raith had cancelled his loan, you know, because he wasn't a regular in the Championship. So the opportunity came about. Neil Collins was his manager previously, and we felt it was wrong to try and stand in LJ's way with a life-changing opportunity, you know, a complete change of lifestyle. The club have got a good deal. We're protected in terms of if he goes and does very well with future sell-ons and money as well, if he hits certain goals within that contract. So he leaves with our best wishes. A fantastic young man, and a style of football that'll probably suit him over there as well.
Is there a chance that others could leave in this transfer window? Sorry,
repeat that for me, please, Ronnie. Sorry.
Is there a chance that others could leave in this transfer window?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we're always at the mercy of other bigger clubs coming in and making offers for our players. There's some players I believe we're top heavy in the top area of the pitch, you know, so it may be that a couple of players move on. But that we have had a little bit of interest on 3 or 4 different players, but nothing's sort of finalised at this stage. So yeah, everything's to play for still. It's usually the last hours of the window where these things tend to happen, unfortunately.
Stephen, just going back to the no training this morning, do you think that affects you tomorrow? Does it affect teams in the Central Belt, or do you expect a lot of clubs across the country to be in the same boat?
Yeah, I mean, anybody in the Central Belt, I would find had it very difficult to train today, unless you've got an indoor arena, you know, like Rangers and Celtic have, then perhaps they're able to train. I would imagine everybody's in the same boat, and we had a good week. We trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, you know, we're well prepared. It's nothing that we're going to miss out on. It's more on a Friday, just getting the boys moving again, finalising a few details, which again can be done on video footage and again in the classroom and the hotel this evening.
How are you feeling about the game tomorrow?
Looking forward to it. You know, people say Aberdeen are on a bad run, but if you look at the money that they've spent and the team that they've assembled, and I have to say, you know, a tremendous big mention for Dave Cormack for the backing that he's gave Jimmy, and that's the way it should be, because if you believe in somebody, you know, and Dave's really invested heavily into the squad and deserves rewards. So, you know, the club have supported Jimmy, which should be. It's very rare to see that when you're on a losing run, you get supported. So it's nice to see, refreshing. But we go up there, you know, we had a good win last week. We've been playing well without getting the end product in the league, and we go up there and certainly don't want them to end their losing streak.
Do you feel that both clubs may be in a similar position form-wise? Obviously a tough start to the year, but then good performance, good wins in the cup last weekend, and both teams expecting 3 points. Yeah,
we've obviously both been on a run that we didn't want. And it happens. If you look at the league, I think Aberdeen probably epitomises the league, you know, an unbelievable start. I believe one of their best starts in many years. And then a really poor run. And I think every team out with the bigger boys have been, at some stage struggled. And I always believe if you keep the faith and you keep doing what you're doing, and obviously trying to increase things by 5%, that it all comes back around again. And we aim to do that Saturday.
Brilliant. Thanks, Stephen.
Stephen, just on the game at weekend, did the break come at a good time for both sides, would you say? With you just mentioned there the run that both teams had been going on in the league before the cup games.
Well, yeah, yes and no. I thought we played well against Dundee United. We got undone by a fantastic goal by Louis Malt and missing chances. And when you're not taking your chances, then one mistake can punish you, which has happened on too many occasions for us. But no, we're feeling confident. We didn't want to break. We've got our squad fully fit. In an ideal world, we will add people to that squad before the end of the window to kick us on. But no, we just want to play. We just want to play games. There's certainly not a feeling in the group that we're running away from things. We need a little break. We don't. We want to play. We feel there's a lot of good stuff, and we feel that we keep doing what we're doing, things will turn around again for us.
Is that the overall feeling within the whole squad, that it's only January, it's not time to panic yet, and of course you feel the squad's only going to get better as the months go on?
Yeah, it's a crazy league. I think it's 2 points from top 6, 3 points from bottom 2 for everybody in that group, and it's about who can now put a little run together, and we've proved we can do that. We've probably won games that we weren't expected to win, and lost games that strangely we were expected to win. When you've overachieved for almost 3 years now as a group of players, then you're punching above your weight, and people think that is the weight that you are, but it's not. We're a small club still fighting to be a top 6 club and get our infrastructure in place, and every day we're trying to do that. And this group of boys, hopefully aided by a couple of new signings, I'm confident we'll push on into the second half of the season.
Are you confident that you can emulate what you did do, like you mentioned, the last 3 seasons?
Well, we're still in a very good position. As I said, I believe I'm right in saying, James, correct me if I'm wrong, that we're a couple of points off top 6. So if somebody had said to us at the start of the season, you'd be 2 points off top 6 with all the off-field problems that we had, a run in Europe which takes its toll on every club, then we all would have snapped their hand off. So it's my job to keep people real and put a little bit of realism into the job and the club, and it's for everybody else to dream. But certainly I don't see no reason why, if we can kick on again and bring certain players that we're trying to get in to push us forward in, that we can get top 6 again.
Brilliant. Thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you.